random disclaimer.
Alright, so you know what you clicked on, but in the first 30 seconds, I can't say the title of this video because YouTube does not mess with cursing or any kind of pejoratives or weird topics within the first 30 seconds of videos. So I'd like to take this time to say thank you for watching this video. Thank you for clicking on this video. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And if you end up enjoying this video, it would mean the world to me if you would share this video with your friends or share my channel with your friends, because I really hope to grow this channel. And yeah, with that said, I hope the 30 seconds are up. I know it's probably not, but let's get into the video. This video is about Tyler the Creator having sex in his songs. Today we'll be searching through all the songs on Goblin to see how many times Tyler has sex, alludes to have sex, or any kind of, intimate activity. A couple ground rules: we're only counting things that are consensual. We're not counting anything that is referenced to have been completed without both parties being aware or down for it. We're only counting things that definitely happened or have happened within the music. It's not like something that maybe happened. We're trying to keep it a little strict here. Finally, I'll be including anyone who's featured on the album that has some kind of intimate moment, but I won't be including that in the final tally because the final tally is just Tyler the Creator. Sorry to Frank Ocean. Alright, so starting off at song 1, the intro Goblin. At just 40 seconds in, Tyler says this.
I'm still jacking off, proceeding my life careless, but getting more pussy cause I tell bitches I'm Wood Harris.
Within the same song, but not the same minute, at 2:25, Tyler says this.
Message boards are on my dick, I need a piss and wave. Let me bust one in their mouth, I know they feel a flavor.
And then finally at 5:18, Tyler says this.
Working, so I was at home jerking off until my dick was hurting, but I was determined to be great, so those classes could wait.
And just by the way, guys, running totals will be up in the corner. I'm going to be updating you every once in a while to see how many bulk we have at certain moments, but I'm not going to be giving y'all a running total after every single song, so the numbers will just be up in the corner. Alrighty, the next song is Yonkers, which is the song that kind of catapulted Tyler and Odd Future into stardom, I guess. At just 3 minutes and 36 seconds in, Tyler says this.
And I'm Wolf, that was me who shoved the cock in your bitch. Fuck the fame and all the hype, G.
Now, notably, Bastard is not considered an album, or Goblin's considered the first album, I believe. So this instance of penetration is the first instance of sex in any Tyler the Creator album. So that's pretty interesting, pretty notable to have right in this list. I'm glad that we get it out of the way. Just the second song. Alrighty, the third song is Radicals, and Radicals isn't about any kind of intimacy or sex, or it's not even really about his relationship with other people. It's more about his relationship with the system and more about rebellion. So there's no sex acts in Radicals, but it is an interesting song if you want to go listen to it. Now switching it up, getting to She. This song features Frank Ocean on it, and within the first 20 seconds we get a sex act. At 16 seconds in, Frank Ocean is having sex.
During sex, I overheard a sword sliced the air. I pulled out the nana.
And while Yonkers had the first instance of sex, this was the most clear moment of intimacy on any of these songs. So it's interesting to note here. And then later in the song, at about 2 minutes 45 seconds in, Tyler says this.
I just want to talk and conversate because I usually just talk and masturbate, and I finally got the courage to ask you on a date, so just say yes.
Which is repeated a couple times, but we'll count it just once, so we're not gonna fudge the numbers at all. Alrighty, finishing up She, that puts us at 4 songs in. We've seen Tyler get head once, have sex once, jack off 3 times, and we've seen Frank Ocean have sex once. So just 4 songs in, a bunch of different moments and instances to talk about, but I want to notice that there's not that many moments like this in his newer music, which is probably for a good reason. Next up is Transylvania, and this song includes a lot of different sex acts, but none of them could be counted because they're non-consensual, so they don't really land under the actual like running tally that we have. So I just think it's important to remember when we're listening to this that a lot of this shit that he says in this album is not meant to be taken seriously, and alongside that he's just like throwing out his emotions rather than saying real things that have happened. So definitely, if you're listening to a song like this, don't take everything at face value.
We don't fucking make horrorcore, you fucking idiots. Listen deeper to the music before you put it in a box. Wolfgang.
The next song is Nightmare. There's no instances of sex in this song, but that doesn't mean it's a lighter song or has any kind of light vibe to it. Go ahead and go listen to it if you haven't. It's 100% fitting into the rest of the album. You probably clicked on this video with this song specifically in mind, didn't you? That's probably because this is maybe the worst song in terms of what he alleges to have done, but it's also just a very intriguing song because the production is so interesting and the flow is so good. It's just the lyrics are so terrible. On Tron Cat, there are two instances that I think can count towards our total. One of them is at 44 seconds in, when Tyler says this.
Brag about the actions in a rhyming pattern, mad, and then proceed to sat her down when I go splattering her chatterbox.
Now, this moment is kind of towing the line between that consensual and not very area. So I don't know if y'all want to count this. I'm going to go ahead and throw it in because it's a little bit further down from a line that kind of would complicate things. So I'm gonna say it counts, but if you don't want to count it, that's 100% valid. And at 1 minute and 5 seconds in, Tyler says this.
I hate this, screaming fuck patience. Got a nigga shaking like the common fucking Haitian after chronic masturbation. Asking where Mary Kate went. I wanna be the reasons why all.
So now that chronic masturbation ups our masturbation total to a whopping 4 now. In the next track, Her, Tyler talks about a failed relationship he tried to start with this girl. And there are a couple moments of intimacy that come along from it. Neither of them are actual moments with the girl. It's just Tyler being, you know, just kind of a weirdo. I've made a video about this song and it'll be up in the corner if you guys want to watch it. It's about how Her and Wilshire are very similar thematically, but not so much in the way they're made or produced. Now 42 seconds in, Tyler says this.
I know that she's the key to love. She is who I'm thinking of when I am beating Richard up.
Which is probably one of my favorite ways to say you're jacking off. Beating Richard up is just very interesting to me. I've never heard someone before this song say that kind of stuff, so it's just kind of funny to hear. And then at 1:20, Tyler says this.
Her hand grabbing my dick, my left hand on her tits. Oh, my shit's getting hard. Some thoughts of dating this bitch.
And now that doesn't really count. I just wanted to include it in here for good measure so we get a more well-rounded understanding of the album. Sandwiches is the next song. There's no intimacy or instances of intimacy that I deemed countable on this song. So we're just going to go ahead and move to the next. In Analog, which is the next song, at about 1 minute and 15 seconds in, Haji, I believe, receives fellatio. So that ups Haji's score, puts him almost up there next to Frank Ocean. But sadly on this song, there are no instances of Tyler. I don't know why I said it like that. There's no instances of Tyler having any kind of sexual moments, so there's nothing added to our counter for this song.
She is my concubine. I am her porcupine. I poke her face, her throat for taste. Give me head like I'm on her mind. I know her analyzation, so when she tried to fake, summertime in a boat of love, meet me by the lake.
Now, BSD is the final track that we're going to be looking into because all of the other ones, or the final two, I guess, are way less driven by kind of shock and more about the narrative, which is still shock, but you know, they don't have any instances that we could talk about. So, but BSD does. The kind of hook or chorus of this song kind of goes like this.
My bitch suck dick like she suck dick. My bitch suck dick like she suck dick. My bitch suck dick like she suck dick. My
And while that's repeated multiple times in the song, we are not going to actually count it for anything because it's not an explicit act, or it's not an allusion to an act, or it's not alluding to an act. It's just like saying that, you know, the girl can do the stuff. After listening to all these songs, we have Tyler jacking off 5 times, having actual sex once, receiving head twice, and talking about getting hard a couple times just throughout the album. Frank Ocean, this isn't included in the final tally, but Frank Ocean has sex on She, and Haji gets head. So 2 features have sex. So good on them for finding time within the album to make a little moment for that. All things said and done, I think there's a reason that Tyler doesn't talk like this in his albums anymore. Not that he doesn't talk about being intimate anymore, more that he just doesn't talk about it in this way, because it's a little immature and a little childish and isn't really where he's at now. So I'm kind of glad that it's not included in the way that it is. I'm kind of glad that he doesn't include this kind of stuff in the way that he does in these older albums in his newer stuff, because if I was still hearing him talk about this stuff this kind of way a decade after he released Goblin, it'd kind of get tiring and a little bit less interesting. So yeah, that was our final tally, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's kind of a weird subject, so if you don't like it at all, make sure to leave a thumbs down. If you did like it, I would appreciate you liking. Subscribers don't really add to the channel, but I would appreciate seeing that number go up. It's really about having viewers. So if you like this video and you want your friends to watch this video, send it to your friends, because that helps me more than you would ever know. If you think it's funny, post it on Reddit, post it on TikTok. I don't care if you clip this. Not that this video is like good enough to be clipped, but if you want to, I would love you guys sharing this stuff around. And make sure to watch another video. And if you want to see more videos like this about another Tyler album, maybe Wolf up next, or maybe another artist, just let me know. I would love to make another video like this. Just leave that in the comments below. And also, if there's anything I missed or you think I didn't count, put that in the comments below, because I do like talking to you guys and I'd love to discuss what I've messed up on. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.